Today, I'm going to be providing a review on a TREZOR One hardware wallet. I'm going to be reviewing the TREZOR One on 5 different categories: the packaging and unboxing, design and durability, user experience, the number of coins it supports, and last but not least, the security of the device. TREZORs are shipped inside a tamper-proof box and locked inside by 2 holographic seals. And to open the box, you really have to rip it apart. So when you get your TREZOR, if you see any damage to the box, like somebody tried to get in, or if you see residue from where the seals should be, you really should contact TREZOR support immediately. Ripping open the TREZOR box satisfied a primal urge inside of me that the knowledge of a cryptographic proof just can't satisfy. But fortunately, a cryptographic proof is far more safe and secure than a tamper-proof box could ever be, and TREZOR utilizes both in securing your device when it's shipped to you. All TREZORs are shipped without a firmware and only come installed with a bootloader. So when you first get your TREZOR, you should be the first one that installs the most up-to-date firmware. The TREZOR is a light featherweight device weighing in at around only 12 grams, and the plastic shell really doesn't feel durable enough to sustain any sort of long-term punishment. There's this big contrast between the quality of the device and the vast amount of wealth it can hold. I think a durable device is a nice feature to have, but in the end it doesn't really matter, and that's because if you damage the device, it doesn't damage the crypto assets it holds. And that's because the real protector of your crypto assets is a recovery phrase and not this. I think TREZOR made the right call in focusing more effort on the security and user experience than the durability of their devices. That being said, a TREZOR's wallet is really going to spend most of its time either in a drawer or on a desktop. Now in the future, I think we could see a point of sale hardware wallet that is built to withstand the daily grind of everyday use, but until that time comes, this device really works just fine. I still put this device to some tests to see how durable it really is. Device is significantly more banged up, but let's see if it works. Definitely, I don't know if you can pick it up, but the screen is definitely a little fuzzier. Alright, so it looks like it still works. TREZOR excels at user experience, and you can really tell they spent an enormous amount of time in making setting up their device easy and intuitive. I particularly like that navigation is done on your computer, while confirmations and confidential information is only displayed on your TREZOR device. Separating the pen from the randomly generated keypad I think is a great feature, and what this allows you to do is enter in a way longer pen than if you only had to enter it on your device with 2 buttons. Another thing that's great about TREZOR is there is a vast documentation of how-to guides located on TREZOR's website that I link down below. Each cryptocurrency has its own page to send and receive funds. To change between cryptocurrencies, all you have to do is on the left-hand page in the drop-down, select the cryptocurrency you want to send and receive, and it'll take you to that page. TREZOR really built an intuitive and secure design that's user-friendly. To send cryptocurrencies, all you have to do is fill in the necessary fields and then confirm the transaction on your TREZOR device. Because formatting the transaction is completed on your computer and confirmation is done on your device, this makes the process extremely easy and very secure. After each transaction, TREZOR is going to provide you an overview of the transaction, including a chart that displays the assets you received and spent for a specific period of time. I think for users looking for the most simplest and user-friendly hardware wallet to navigate, the TREZOR is going to be your first choice. On TREZOR's website, it states the TREZOR One can support over 500 coins, and while this sounds really impressive, it's a little bit misleading. What we need to do is define the way a TREZOR One accesses the coin, and there's 2 different ways it can do it. The first way is through the TREZOR wallet, where as soon as you plug in your device, you're going to see that cryptocurrency in the user interface of the TREZOR system. The second second way is you're still going to use the private keys on your Trezor hardware device, but it's going to give you access to a third-party wallet. Trezor supports a total of 8 coins within the Trezor wallet, and those are Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold, Dash, Dogecoin, Litecoin, Vertcoin, and Zcash. Trezor provides access to these third-party wallets and giving you access to all of these coins. Your private keys are still signing the transactions, but you're just using the third-party wallet as an interface. Your private keys are still generated from the 24-word seed you created with your Trezor device, but you're just utilizing a different interface to send and receive those transactions. I think a better view of how well Trezor supports additional coins is looking at how many of the top 10 coins ranked by market cap does Trezor support. And from this lens, Trezor does not fare so well. Trezor One only provides access to 5 of the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. 3 are located within the Trezor wallet, 2 you can access by a third-party wallet, and the other 5 a Trezor One currently does not support. Adding cryptocurrencies, especially within the top 10 by market cap, is where Trezor has the biggest room for improvement. For a diversified investor looking to hold all of his crypto assets on a single device, right now a Trezor One simply does not fit that need. It looks like the Model T made by Trezor is positioned to meet this need, but this begs the question, will the Trezor One be left in the dark on adding additional coins? Trezor mixes entropy from your Trezor device and your computer to generate your private key. And the reason why entropy from your computer is included is because this provides a better source of randomness to make sure no one can hack your private key. What's really nice about Trezor is all their technology is open source and well documented on GitHub with links down below. Each time you enter in the wrong pin, the wait time to enter in the next one increases by a power of 2. And even more, each failure is entered into the memory of the Trezor, so you just can't power off your Trezor to reset the timer. One would prevent any sort of brute force pin attack hack because the amount of time needed to access the device just isn't feasibly possible. Okay, so the pros of Trezors are, it is the easiest to use hardware wallet on the market. Setting up a Trezor is extremely simple and easy to do, and there's lots of documentation available for help if you need guidance. And the last piece is all of Trezor's technology is open source, so this just shows the transparency between Trezor the company and the consumers, and allows anybody to check and audit their work. The cons of a Trezor One hardware wallet. The first, and for me the biggest deal, is Trezor One does not support 5 of the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. I think this is where Trezor has the biggest room for improvement for this device. And then the second con is Trezor is slightly more expensive than its competitor, but if user experience is important to you, I think the money's worth the price on this one. In summary, if you're someone looking to have a central place to store these cryptocurrencies, then I really don't think there's a better bet than the Trezor One hardware wallet. The user experience is fantastic. The only downside is if you're looking to invest in these cryptocurrencies and you're looking for a single place to store them, the Trezor One's not going to be your best option, and there's going to be other things on the market better fitted for your needs.